All right, Matt, UFC 241 coming at us this Saturday from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. First fight on the main card. You've got a pair of ranked middleweights when you got Derek Brunson taking on Heinisch. And Matt, Derek Brunson's been around under the Strikeforce and UFC banner for a really long time, going back to 2011. He's got a record of 13-7 since then. 19-7 as a whole, primarily known as more of a striker. I mean, you look at him, he's got 11 of 19 wins by knockout, but he's a three-time Division II All-American wrestler at UNC Pembroke. How does he match up against Heinisch in this fight?
It'll be a really interesting fight because Derek Brunson really only loses to the best of the best. Like, he's the perfect example of what a gatekeeper looks like in the UFC. And I don't even mean that in a negative term because Derek Brunson, for the most time, his fights are very exciting. And he is kind of a fan favorite. He's headlined a lot of just fight night events. But against Heinisch is going to be interesting just because Heinisch doesn't really do anything great. He's just good at everything. And he's really good in that. When he's in his element, it's like an ugly fight. Like, he has you up against the cage, he's taking you down, he's hitting you. It's going to be a really interesting fight, though, just because their styles are pretty similar, but Derek Brunson definitely has the experience on his side.
Yeah, and you look at Derek Brunson, a guy who had a really quick knockout of Lyoto Machida to set himself up very well in the division at the time, taking on Jacare Souza at home in South Carolina. It was a big deal.
Well.
And then he got finished by Jacare Souza, so it's really tough to tell what we're going to get out of a guy like Derek Brunson. And, of course, Heinisch coming over to the UFC on Contender Series was a big deal in LFA, former interim middleweight champ there as well. And like you said, he had big wins over Cesar Ferreira and Antonio Carlos Jr. As far as the odds are concerned so far, minus 155 for Heinisch, who's ranked lower than Brunson. Brunson a plus 135. Matt, who are you going with in this
I'm picking
fight?
Heinisch by decision or by finish due to the fact that Brunson's chin has been cracked multiple times. We've seen that. He doesn't take a shot all that well, but Brunson definitely has the power and the speed to finish this early.
And Heinisch seems to be one of those guys really poised for the top of the division. I really like what he's got going on coming into this fight. I'm going to be taking Heinisch. Don't forget to find the rest of our UFC 241 main card predictions here on our YouTube channel. Matt, let's get into it.